And welcome to Brock's 105th Convocation ceremonies. Just a reminder to please turn off your cell phone during the ceremony. We ask that you now remain seated as the graduands enter the gymnasium. Before we begin, please take a moment to enjoy a brief video. Started in just a few moments. At this time, we ask that you please rise at the sounding of the fanfare for the academic and chancellor's procession as they enter the gymnasium.
Please be seated. I declare the 105th Convocation for the conferring of degrees and certificates in session. Chancellor Chichu, President Fearon, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University's Spring Convocation, a time of celebration for our students, families, and friends. On behalf of the Brock community, we begin this gathering by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe people, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Shirley Chichu, Chancellor of Brock University, Dr. Gervin Fearon, Vice Chancellor and President of Brock University, Dr. Greg Finn, Provost and Vice President Academic, Mr. Mark Arthur, Brock University Board of Trustees, Dr. Tim Kenyon, Vice President, Research, Dr. Dawn Sear, Mace Bearer and Brock University Senate, Ms. Mishka Balsam, President and CEO of the Greater Niagara Chamber of Commerce and our guest to deliver today's Convocation Address, Dr. Brian Power, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President, Academic, Mr. Brad Clark, Brock University Alumni Association. Dr. Andrew Godis, Dean, Goodman School of Business, and Dr. Diane DuPont, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies. Joining them on stage are university senators, faculty, staff, and student representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Chichu to deliver words of welcome.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank the drummers. I want to acknowledge the traditional territories of the many nations that I am standing on. I am honored to be part of this ceremony. President Frion, Board of Trustees and Senators, Senior Administrators, distinguished faculty, alumni, proud parents and family members, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2019. I welcome you to this graduation ceremony to celebrate all the achievements that have brought you here today, and to all that you will accomplish in the years ahead. It is a special honor for me to be with you today. A graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in our lives because you have come to the end of a long journey. This ceremony tells you and your families that you are now prepared to begin another journey to achieve future goals. Generosity is something I like to practice as much as I can. My grandfather told me I should give to others, even if I have to take off the coat on my back that I am wearing and give it to someone in need. Generosity in the workplace is more than money. It's a form of giving, like giving more time and even providing resources. You can take a new coworker out for lunch, and your generosity should not be about personal gain, but because it's the right thing to do. Being generous doesn't mean you keep track of all the good things you have done or what you think someone owes you. Generosity can sometimes be hard to come by in the workplace. People nowadays want to be paid for every minute they spend in an office or on their job. But those who do not pressure employers of their time are the ones who advance in their careers. They are the ones that climb the ladder to success. Sometimes in our work, we are afraid to share our skills and our talents because we think others will not share. But out of generosity, you should share with the team regardless of what others do not share. You cannot control others, but you can control your own actions, and you can control how you respond, what others are willing to share with you. If a coworker is not willing to share, do not refuse to perform less, as you will only hold yourself back. Do as much as you can, because generosity will open doors if you share your skills and experiences in the workplace. People who give generously have energy that others are drawn to. They inspire others to make a difference in their daily lives and are willing to share their skills, talents, and experiences with a team at their workplace. If you create a safe place of happiness, it will encourage others in that space to try and do the same to everyone. If by chance you are the person hiring in your business, please give the disabled a chance to realize their dreams and provide them a place to share their skills and abilities in a workplace. There will be many challenges and obstacles, but if you respect advice from family, mentors, elders, Together, you will overcome anything. Sometimes we forget to thank those people closest to us. Do not forget about these people who sacrificed and did everything for you to be where you are today. I have a son who graduated, and I know how each of your parents feel today. It is the hardest thing to express. And if your parents haven't said how proud they are or how much they love you, it's because they can't. But believe it, because it shows in every single person's face in this room. This is the most important day in their lives as well, because they know they did something right. I want to say congratulations to all the graduates, and congratulations to all your parents for a work well done. Let's give them a heartfelt applause. Now, I have the great pleasure in declaring this graduation and award ceremony open. Chimigwech.
It's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Mark Arthur, member of the Brock University Board of Trustees and President of Industrial Alliance Private Wealth Management, to come forward to present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal.
Chancellor Chichu, President Furon, honored guests, faculty, staff, and most important, those of you graduating. The Board of Trustees recognizes the commitment, dedication, and sacrifice that it takes to become a graduate of Brock University. We take great pride in your achievements and share with you and your family in celebration of your success. As part of this celebration, the Board of Trustees created a unique award in order to pay tribute to the outstanding achievements and contributions of graduating students. During this convocation ceremony, the Board of Trustees' Spirit of Brock Medal will be awarded to an undergraduate student who best exemplifies the spirit of Sir Isaac Brock, a student who demonstrates any one or more of the qualities of leadership, courage, innovation, inspiration, and community involvement has been recommended to receive their award by their faculty dean. Today I have the honor to present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal to GOODMAN School of Business undergraduate student Olivia Poulin. Join me in congratulating Olivia.
I now invite Dr. Gervin Fearon, Brock University's President and Vice Chancellor, to deliver his opening remarks.
Thank you very much. I think as we look at the smiling faces here and the level of joy that's inside this room for convocation, we can understand why it's a bit cloudy outside, because all the sunshine is in here. So to yourselves, wonderful. Hello, Brock graduates, family members, supporters, friends, and dignitary all. I'd like to extend a warm Brock welcome to all the proud supporters, family members, and friends who have come to be part of this very special ceremony and special day for us. Today, we celebrate our graduates and their hard work and dedication. Today, we also recognize those individuals who've been a part of their journey and supported and encouraged them throughout their educational opportunities and development. Brock University provides all our students with outstanding experience. And as part of those experiences, you gain from outstanding faculty and staff members, many of whom are here, and let's recognize them as well. Across the university, excellent research, scholarship, and creative activities taking place. There are opportunities as well extended in terms of experiential education and co-op education. We have an engaged community that's a part of the educational experience that we have here at Brock. And throughout all these parts, it provides you with the scope to forge the skills, the knowledge, and the values that you will take into your future leadership and success initiatives. Our graduates are getting the jobs today while being poised for the careers of the future. Brock students graduate with the skills, the knowledge, the innovative thinking needed to support economic and business competitiveness, community development and vitality, social justice, job creation and prosperity throughout the region. I can also tell you that we have students from across the entire globe, and a lot of the learning, a lot of the things that they've gained here, right here at Brock, they'll take and become leaders right across the entire world. When I describe these items, when I describe these experiences, I'm describing your university, your Brock, your university. Let's give a round of applause as well. I believe that you would agree with me that your journey has enabled you and has been enabled by many supporters and contributors. Yes, of course, the individuals who are here, as well as family members and friends. But there are other individuals who've been a part of your success. And these individuals also include the dedicated faculty and members that I've just referred to, motivated alumni and donors, as well as forward-thinking board of directors and Senate members, as well as an engaged community. It's interesting to note that the university itself is a community, and the entire Brock community has provided the foundation for your launching of your future right here at this podium here today. We're also joined by a number of individuals who've been donors and supporters of Brock over the years, and through their generosity, they've supported students and scholarships that's enabled our students, many of whom have benefited, such that they are able to support their education and walk across this very stage at Convocation today. Let's take a moment just to recognize those donors as well. As graduates, I'd hope that when you're able to as well, that you too will follow the example of these donors in helping others cross this very stage in years to come. Graduates, today we recognize and celebrate your accomplishments in completing the degree requirements for graduation. Your education and experience here at Brock have provided you with a foundation to be engaged citizens, critical thinkers, innovative members of society. We're certain that you will contribute to the betterment of individuals, the transformation of communities, the leadership that's needed right across the globe. Whether you start within the region here, the province, the country, you'll make your mark. And as a result then, we look to the new possibilities and opportunities that you'll bring forward, not only to each other, but to humanity as a whole, such that we'll all benefit from your ingenuity and your experience and what you have gained not only here, but what you've gained here and put together with your experiences as a whole. In that sense, I think, when I think of Canada, I believe it's apt to say that in Canada, we see how success and prosperity can be achieved when we all work together in support of the betterment, reconciliation, and future of each other, not only for the context of Canada, but for humanity as a whole. However, part of critical thinking is to stand back and reflect, such that I also believe that you would also agree with me in saying that our work is not yet done. We still continue to strive for progress in areas such as health and wellness, the environment, the pursuit of peace and social prosperity, harmony, reconciliation and understanding, and even global educational opportunities. As graduates, I think that you respect the hard work that you've done and the value of your education, as well as our responsibility, therefore, in providing opportunities for others to have access to education, and whether you're serving as a mentor or whether you're serving as an example within your own family, community, or nation, that through that effort, you provide educational opportunities in so many ways as well. We also know that the future will be shaped by many forces. Just to mention a few: global warming, artificial intelligence, and developments that are still on the shelf, yet to arrive. In that respect, we know that there are individuals that are still striving to have a sense of belonging and connectedness, whether within their own communities or indeed across to humanity as a whole. What I can tell you, and I tell those attending in the audience and your supporters and family members, that when I see the work that you've done as students, and when I have the opportunity to talk with you and engage with you, and when I listen to the things that you're planning to do and the things that you've done, I think that all of us can share with such strong confidence that you will go out and make a significant difference in your world. And for that, I thank you, we thank you. Indeed, I believe that you are prepared to participate and assist in the building of great communities, whether here in the Niagara region or at a global level. I look forward to your continued engagement with the university as alumni members. I look forward to seeing the fantastic things that you will do in the future. On this, your very, very special day, to each of you, congratulations. Of course, it's congratulations to you. It's congratulations to the friends and family members, all of whom are here with you, or all of whom you know in their hearts share the special moment with you. When we think of your graduation, we know it's your celebration, but we also know it's a celebration of their success in supporting you through your educational journey. With that, it's a day of celebration, and as I started, we know the sunshine is right here in this room. To all of you, congratulations. Merci, miigwech. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, President Fearon, guests and graduands, go Raptors. That worked this morning as well. It is my honor to introduce this afternoon's speaker, Mishka Balsam. Mishka Balsam is in many ways a perfect person to address you, our graduating class. Her commitment to her community and her determination to ensure it succeeds embody the three values of the Goodman School of Business: passion, professionalism, and perseverance. As the president and CEO of the Greater Niagara Chamber of Commerce, she works tirelessly to strengthen the business environment supporting the economic prosperity of our region. I have had the pleasure of working with Mishka on a number of initiatives, including as member of the board of the Greater Niagara Chamber of Commerce, and know that through her leadership and dedication to the community and deep knowledge of local and international economic and business trends, she is a calm and steady guiding hand and driving force for the betterment of the Niagara region. So, Madam Chancellor, I take pleasure in calling on Ms. Mishka Balsam to deliver the Convocation Address. Mishka.
It is good to be here. I would like to start out by thanking Chancellor Chicho, President and Vice Chancellor Ferron, members of the Board of Trustees and Senate, Dean Godes, and the GOODMAN faculty and staff for asking me to be here today. I'm deeply honored to share this moment with you at an institution that is recognized for its excellence in business education. To the proud parents and guardians in the audience, as a parent of a university-aged son and a daughter soon to be entering post-secondary, I feel for you and what you likely experienced in the past few years. To many of you, this day fills not only the graduates, but also you with pride, and rightfully so. These times signify a change and evolution in the relationship with your child. And on that note, to every graduate here, that change is a bit harder on your parents than you might know. So we like to hear from you. So please text them a bit more often, call maybe a few more times, like something that they have posted on Facebook or Instagram. They will love you for it. And to you, the class of 2019, this is your day. The doors are opening to a new aspect of your life, something that is filled with excitement and probably some reservations at the same time. Please have every confidence that the skills that you have acquired are needed in the business world. As you are embarking on the next part of your journey, you're at the same time following the footsteps of a long line of accomplished Brock graduates, and they will open doors for you across this province, this country, and world, just for you. Today, your understanding of commerce is likely more intellectual than intuitive, but that is not a disadvantage. Make it your advantage. We're living in a time when humankind is tasked to do things radically different, and each of you are called to do so. As graduates, your generation will be faced with the challenges of the 21st century. And looking at business, international trade relationships are under scrutiny like never before in your lifetime. Protectionism is heralded under the guise of protecting the prosperity of a country, a province, a region at the cost of others. Digital advancement is transforming every aspect of your life, from travel to communication, finance to healthcare, management to relationships, and more. And climate change is threatening that which we have taken for granted. The poet Johann Wolfgang von Goethe wrote, "Whatever you do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic in it. And that is my hope for you, boldness and courage." I have many wishes for you, but let me take a moment to just focus on 3. My first wish is that you bring about change and make a difference by thinking globally. We are interconnected and need to work together to come together, beyond the walls of any corporation and the borders of any nation. The GNCC recently hosted the Federal Minister of Small Business, the Honorable Badi Shaga, and she spoke about the need that every business, however small, needs to be set up as a global one. With every step that you take, know that you are part of something much greater. Think globally for the good of all people, the environment, the economy, and the social best of all. Think and act collaboratively, inclusive versus alone, and that is my second wish for you. 2 weeks ago, I attended an international entrepreneurs event. The criteria for joining the organization is $1 million US in revenues, and many of the attendees ran corporations far exceeding that amount. And one of the speakers said, the same mind that gets you to a $5 million business is the same mind that limits you to get to a $100 million business, or to a balanced work-life integration, or something else that you might aspire for. See, on our own, we can take ourselves, our organization, even our life, only so far. We need each other to be better and to do better. We need our friends, our colleagues, our mentors to be honest with us. We need to commit to growth, to keep our eyes wide open, to know our strengths and equally our limitations. You are fortunate enough to be able to look to the right and left of you and see someone who you inherently trust, can rely on to be honest with you. Nurture this community, this class of 2019. Bring them along with you. Open doors for them and let them do the same for you. As a collective, imagine what you are capable of. Have confidence in your authenticity and that of others. So therefore, collaborate wherever possible, whenever possible. And my third wish is that you commit to a new kind of business, one that balances purpose and profit. Use business as a force for good. Don't cave into bad business practices or erode any trust for the selfish win just to remain and maintain some power. A few years ago, I worked for one of those currently rare independent media moguls, and he reminded me that ultimately we all will walk away from this one job that once meant everything to us. We will always have our education, the experience that we will have gained. But what you also have is your reputation, your values, and your character. Don't compromise them. Don't give them up. They will carry you much further than you will ever know. Don't be cynical and don't be indifferent. Don't complain or hashtag about your complaints. Don't believe that you can't make a difference, because you can. Believe, because it will always take precedence. If you believe that you're an exceptional accountant, an extraordinary business person, you'll seek out opportunities to prove that to yourself. Change the way you view yourself, who you believe you are. Anything that seems unchangeable can be changed, and every change begins with you. I believe that you will make a difference, and we all are counting on it. We're counting on you. Let me close with Brock University's motto, based on Major General Sir Isaac Brock, Surgite, Latin for push on. I wish that you take Brock's motto and push on to make a difference in the name of peace, inclusion, tolerance, and opportunities for all. Push on to make your community, your circle of influence better than it is today. Not perfect, better is good enough. And push on because it's not only in your best interest, but in the interest of something so much greater than you. I thank you all for allowing me to be here with you this afternoon. Congratulations to you, the class of 2019, and I truly wish you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those comments and those statements. We're going to get a bit active in just a moment, and I know those individuals who are here to support will be actively cheering and supporting you, and that you'll be actively coming across the stage with wonderful smiles. So with that, will the candidates for the various degrees and certificates please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectation that you will continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth. You will promote, as well as far as in you lies, the interests and welfare of the university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibilities that accompany their degrees and certificates, and as they have successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their various degrees and certificates.
I admit you to your several degrees and certificates. Please be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Accountancy.
Yusi Wang, Zhenming Wang.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Professional Accounting.
John Sung Go, Jing Hu Ho. Mei Sheng Le, Hui Xing Leng. Ziyi Liang, Danyang Liu. Sharon Liu, Yin Liu. Shi Ying Mao, Tong Peng. Bianyi Sun, Li Mian Wang. Heng Yi Zhu, Yubin Zhu. Lin Yao, Wei Jun Ying. Jia Ji Yu, Wan Yu. Shou Wei Zhang, Weijie Zhang. Wenying Zhu, Ziju Ju.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Science.
Ferris Belkiria, recipient of the Goodman Convocation Award and the Jack M. Miller Excellence in Research Award. Mingshan Han, recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Award, Management. Rinquen Liu, Zieo Wang.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Business Administration honors.
Jamie Mary Abraham, Zara Ali Al Dawood, recipient of the Sonia Bada Award for Entrepreneurship. Iraj Mahbub Ali with first class standing. Vanessa Natalia Anaya Urbina. Ali Anis, Tonya Anthony Pillay. Wasim Ali Arar with first class standing. Maria Camilla Aravello Duke. Matthew Aruda, Usama Arshad. Praveen Arnoon, Marina Baldassar. Douglas Joseph Barkley, Mackenzie Paul Barton.
Last name is Battaglia.
John Agostino Battaglia, Jessica Lynn Bent. Jacob Charles Barrick with first class standing. Asta Bala. Sarah Deanna Bice, Aidan Board with first class standing. You're first. Jesse Booth, Thomas Robert Butler. Capistano. Justin John Capruccio, Brianna Capistano. Danielle Alexandra Sircone, William Chang.
Florence Chang.
Sunny Chawla with first class standing, recipient of the Dean's Medal with the Distinguished Graduating Student Award Business Administration, the James White Knowledge is Power Award for Finance and the Maurice Perkins Award. Florence Chang with first class standing. Jaspel Singh Choker with first class standing. Jessica Pearl Clemmer.
You say the first and last.
Stephen Kluwer. Stephen Kluwer. Kyla Connolly Karaluik. Elizabeth Nancy Cohen. Katrina Maria De Angelis. John Angelo De Jesus. Scott DeCourt with first class standing.
Didio.
Didio.
Yep.
Arcangela Didio. Shannon D'Souza with first class standing. Zaman Hussein Duby. Josiah Robert Duick with first class standing.
Majid Al-Assi.
Mohammed Aida. Majid El-Assi with first class standing.
Ibrahim Al-Sardi.
Abina El-Ganathan. Ibrahim El-Sardok. Adrian Owen Elwood. Ahmed Jamel Emmanuel. Tsiwan Fang. Yuliang Fang.
Karnik Singh Farwaha.
Karnik Singh Farhawa. Oh, there you are. Karndip Singh Farwaha. Clara Ann Fennock. Riley James Finucane. Alice Fafanov with first class standing. Simisola Simisola Abisoan Forlaren. Corey Matthew Fraccioni. Brennan Michael Froud. Nikhil Gandhi with first class standing. Ben Gao with first class standing. Aidan Burgess Gilhula. Pritcham Kao Gill. Mitchell Stephen Glass. Joshua James Joseph Glassford. Megan Carol Glore with first class standing. Jennifer Amy Good with first class standing. Marissa Jeniel Graham.
Can you say the first and last name? Benjamin Marceau.
Justin Glenn Gravestock. Benjamin Marceau.
Gulledge.
Gulledge.
You can skip a middle name.
Summer Lynn Gulledge with first class standing. Stanley Ha. Sarah Bilal Hamad. Sarah Bilal Hamadi. Yixiao Hao. Chase Nath Van Harder. Adam Anthony Hawkswell with first class standing.
Just first and last name.
Jake Murray Henley. Ryan Ho. Cindy Hong. Kevin Hong. Xiang Hao. Xiang Hao. Lila?
Iran Jalal.
Natalie Lila Hutchings with first class standing. Niran Jalal. Quan Zhang. Emily Johnson with first class standing. Katrina Marie Cargis with first class standing. Karen Kanija. Got that right. Kievit? Melissa Nicole Kievit. Abby Nicole Kissel. Derek Joseph Klomp. Danielle Nicole Klompmaker with first class standing. Manchi Ko, Anusha Kolahadis. Jeff Kong, Rachel Ann Koshi.
Thank you.
Alexander Francesco Kolochuk with first class standing. Matthew Kristanovic with first class standing. Mira Ladd, Ying Li. Yu Meng Liu, Xili Liu. Mela Liu with first class standing. Heather Lee MacDonald. Owen Patrick McNally, David Drew McNeil.
Pindilla Janice Malapella. Janice Malapella.
Pendilla Janice Melapella, Stephen Gregory Melecki.
Last name is Mandrew.
Very straightforward. Robert Mandrew, Connor Andrew Cody Mast. Nicholas Marco Mercier, Andrew Benjamin Muhlendykes, first class standing. Isaiah Joseph Monitz with first class standing. Prashant Matwani with first class standing. Isabel Peaches Mower with first class standing. Riley Murphy.
It's Nickel McConnell.
Okay, Nickel. Maria Natasha Mutu. Ian Joshua Nickel McDonald with first class standing. Ziyu New. Tyler Osterhoff. Megan Jessica O'Shaughnessy with first class standing. Kuljit Penisar.
Mitchell Robert Parkin with first class standing, and Ishan Patel.
First name is Bob.
Bob Pang, Emma Marjorie Ann Pepler with first class standing. Taylor Daniel Perry, Eva Papavanova. Jesse Porter with first class standing. Olivia Suzanne Poulin with first class standing, recipient of the Spirit of Brock Medal. Piyush Prakbar with first class standing. Omar Ryushin Qureshi. Suremi Rakunanam Stefan Rakic. Lakshmi Ranikuta Fatlam Rekteja with first class standing. Michaela Laurelyn Mary Richards, Erica Marie Muriel Runstedler with first class standing. Malak Safa Shayon, Gurjit Seni with first class standing. Ranbir Sani, Corrado Joseph Salerno. Carter William Scott, Olivia Mackenzie Sewell. Harry Devin Stanley Shanahan with first class standing. Nikhil Sharma. Stephen Scott Simons with first class standing. Sharir Sudian. Andre David St. George, Derek Frederick Steenberg. Lucas Allen Steffens, Jackie Sue. Sherma Sharich, Trevor Shkianowski. Lana Bethel Tafer, Puneet Taylor. Wa'el Talib, Anita Tamashevsky. Natalie Heather Tasello with first class standing. Nicole Marie Tracy. Harvinder Kaur Trihan, Yuan Ting Christitz. Stephen Paul Van Blissen, Matthew Joseph Jens Van der Zaal. Laura Kristen Vanier, Desiree Jacoba Vermolen. Chloe Marguerite Villers, Hassan Weed. Chin Chuing Wang, Christopher James Watts with first class standing. Maria Westerveld with first class standing. Eric Wong. Demi Z. Chao Shu. Ambega Sarah Yalkuye with first class standing. Kaoting Yang. Yang Yang. Xiaoming Yang. Tariq Yassin. Xiaoyu Ye. Stephanie Maribel Zambarno, Jiaoyu Zhang. Yuhang Zhang, Yudong Zhang. Cheng Zhu, Xiaoshan Zhu. Larissa Nicole Zerba with first class standing.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Business Administration.
Owen Niall Andrew Anderson, Ashad Ahmad. Farhad Ahmed, Aiden Nodder Bailey. Kiana Balatak, Hugo Baraza. Peyton Beckett, Mohammed Hamza Butt. Adnan Chowdhury, Nicholas de Blasis. Graham James Elliott, Christopher Raphael Fazari. Rook Mofat Ferguson, Konstantinos Fotidius. Joshua Matthew Fournier, Haley Ann Gurgis. Yi Han, Callan David James Hogben. Zhang Fei Hong Fu, Alexander Daniel Jobson. Mohammed Khan, Quinn Kirkendall. Noah Matthew Kaufman, Kenneth Kuring. Akil Lalwani, Hoiling Lee. Kunye Lee, Bodan Matuv. Hira Naim, Brandon Thomas O'Quinn. Kunika Pawa, Chase Porter. Paul Camille Sanaki, Eric Self. James Sharp, Eric Shelton. Adedimpe Shogbashin, Narosh Vikarshin. Artem Vlasenko, Gregory Michael Walker. Jonathan Yang, Xiaohing Liu. Xingwei Zhang, Yifu Zhang. Zhaoka Zhou.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present this candidate to receive a certificate in administrative studies.
Shuihang Zhou.
Madam Chancellor, whereas certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request that you confer upon them the degrees and certificates in absentia.
I admit them to their several degrees and certificates in absentia.
The Senate of Brock University has recommended awarding of Dean's Medal to the graduate in each faculty with the highest standing in a first honors degree and a first pass degree. I take pleasure inviting Sani Chola to accept this award.
Good afternoon, Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the Platform Party, and of course our graduates and families and friends. As a member of the Brock University Alumni Association, having earned both an undergraduate and a master's degree from Brock, I'm honored to be here today to congratulate each of you on this special achievement. You are all officially Brock alumni now, but what does it mean to be part of that community? It means that today you join a community of more than 100,000 graduates who want to connect with you, work with you, mentor you, and advocate for you to benefit your personal growth and professional development. It means the networks that you've built as students will continue to grow and evolve as you shape the next chapters in your lives. When you leave campus today, remember that the value of your degree is a reflection of the personal and professional successes of all of us. As alumni, it's our collective responsibility and privilege to make a positive mark on the world in our own unique ways. Every success, no matter how big or how small, contributes to the reputation of the university, and in turn, makes an impact on the value of every single Brock degree, not just those conferred in today's convocation ceremony, but every degree that came before you, and every degree will come long after you've gone. Please continue to see yourselves as ambassadors of your university. Share your Brock experiences with others, and be sure to share your journey with us. We want to know how you're doing, so please keep in touch. Share your email, follow us on social media, attend events, or when you're on campus, come by the alumni office and say hello. The Alumni Association is honored to welcome you today and every day hereafter. Now, due to the inclement weather, we've moved refreshments from our alumni tent into the hallways of Academic South between lecture halls 201 and 204. There's also, as you've seen as you walked about campus today, a number of photo backdrops available for you to capture this special day. Congratulations, class of 2019, and welcome to the Brock University Alumni Association.
Well, I wish I could share with you what it's like having the opportunity to congratulate each and every one of the graduates, to be able to, in just a moment, see a sense of the culmination of their studies, but also to have that sense of hopefulness and possibility. And many of them described to me, even in the passing moment, some of the things that they'll be going on to do, whether it's PhD programs, whether it's programs right here at Brock, jobs across the world, and in fact, a few people will be working right here at Brock in the coming days, and some have already started. In other words, just a wide sense of variety of possibilities, but all of which has been launched through your experience here at Brock. And to all of you, congratulations. To everyone here, today you have participated in celebrating the graduation of our students, and as just mentioned, our alumni. Each of our graduates have studied hard and completed the degree requirements here at Brock University. You have attended today's ceremony, but indeed you've done so much more. You have supported, assisted, guided many of our students graduating today, and their success is your success. So to you, congratulations as well. You've indeed succeeded in contributing to the academic and professional accomplishments of our graduates before you. You've also contributed to the success of this university that was first established in 1964. Our graduates and our students and our alumni members will certainly go forward and be involved citizens, contributing to the vitality of the region, and in the future, also contributing to the vitality of this university. Once again, I extend my sincere congratulations to our graduates. At this time, I think it's befitting that we take a moment to also congratulate and thank those individuals who've worked and volunteered to make this such a special occasion. You'll have seen many of those individuals. They have the red gown, and some of them are standing out in the hallway. We'll be directing you in a moment. Some of them directed you as you came into the hall, and many of them participated in getting our graduates ready today. So to them, thank you as well. In a moment, we'll be concluding today's ceremony by singing O Canada. When our national anthem is finished, will all supporters, family members, and friends please remain seated until the graduates and the platform party have left the hall. We would also like to bring your attention, as was just done, to the fact that after the ceremonies, that there will be an opportunity in the hallway just outside the gymnasium to be able to congregate and meet your graduates and your family members and to continue on the dialogue. At this time, it's my privilege to ask you to rise and join in the singing of O Canada. I think it goes without saying, we saw the sunshine in here today. At this point, it's my privilege and honor to declare this convocation dismissed. Thank you so much. Merci. Miigwech.